Have you ever felt like something isn't quite right in your relationship? Maybe you're noticing subtle signs that make you question if your partner has had multiple sexual partners before you. If so, this video is essential for you. We'll explore 10 unmistakable signs that could indicate your partner's past experiences, helping you navigate whether to continue investing in the relationship or consider cutting ties. Stay tuned until the end to uncover these crucial insights and make informed decisions about your emotional well-being. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like the video. You can help me continue spreading the Stoic. If you like the topic of this video, please comment number 1. If you don't, please comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your first intimate moment with someone felt unexpectedly intense? You anticipated something incredible, but instead, it left you feeling uneasy. This unease might stem from a remarkable comfort and boldness with physical intimacy, traits that could suggest she has considerable prior experience in this realm. If you're unsure, consider this. Rather than you taking the lead, she initiates with the finesse of a seasoned pro. She doesn't shy away from hugs and kisses. In fact, she embraces more adventurous or unconventional moves with open arms, seemingly eager to explore every suggestion you propose. While your intuition might hint at her extensive familiarity with physical closeness, it's essential not to rush to judgment. Perhaps she's naturally expressive and skilled in bed, qualities that can coexist with genuine emotional connection. However, it's prudent to observe other aspects of her behavior to determine if it aligns with what you seek in a long-term partner. Number 2. Have you ever experienced a disconnect in your relationship when seeking emotional closeness? Even the strongest of men may find themselves vulnerable, seeking solace and connection from their partner during challenging times. In any relationship, a deep spiritual and emotional bond is vital as it helps navigate through life's hardships together. Yet, what if your partner consistently fails to reciprocate this need for emotional intimacy? This could be a red flag, particularly if she has a history of multiple sexual partners, often indicating avoidance of deeper emotional connections. How can you identify if she's evading emotional closeness? Watch for signs such as steering conversations away from meaningful topics, preferring superficial chatter, or avoiding discussions about feelings altogether. If your attempts to connect emotionally seem futile, it might signal a need to reassess the relationship. However, it's crucial to consider alternative explanations. Perhaps she is naturally reserved or has endured past emotional wounds that require time and patience to heal. Taking a thoughtful approach and allowing space for a genuine emotional connection to develop could offer clarity before making any decisive conclusions. Number 3. Have you ever found yourself puzzled by inconsistencies in your partner's stories about her past? One of the most telling signs that she may have had multiple sexual partners lies in the ambiguity of her narrative. After spending months together, if you still find her past elusive, her accounts murky or contradictory, it could be a cause for concern. For instance, she might recount one version of events today and a completely different one tomorrow. These disparities may extend to details like mentioning several previous partners' names, claiming a long-term relationship ended abruptly despite early denials of serious commitments, or describing hobbies shared with former partners that don't align with her current interests. Understanding that not everyone enjoys revisiting past relationships, some individuals prefer focusing solely on the present with their current partner. Yet, if her lack of clarity or inconsistencies leave you feeling insecure or suspicious, it's worth addressing the issue gently. What steps can you take in this scenario? Initiate a sincere conversation with her about her past and ask for clarification. Her genuine interest in building a relationship should be reflected in her response, going beyond mere words to offer warmth and clarity and bridging any gaps. If she opens up with honesty and coherence, it signifies a positive sign of trust and transparency. However, if she persists in presenting a tangled web of inconsistencies, it may indicate a need to reconsider the relationship before emotional entanglements deepen. Remember, decisions about relationships should never be rushed. They require a blend of time, patience, and open communication. Give the relationship sufficient opportunity to evolve, observing if her narrative becomes clearer with time and deepening trust. This approach will provide valuable insights into her past and present commitments, guiding you towards a more informed decision about your future together. Number 4. Have you ever experienced the frustration of last-minute plan changes in your relationship? It can be as unpredictable as the stock market, leaving you wondering about the underlying reasons. While the occasional cancellation is understandable due to genuine emergencies or unforeseen circumstances, frequent and vague cancellations might signify deeper issues. Do you find yourself questioning why these disruptions occur repeatedly? Perhaps she attributes them to surprise meetings or sudden visits from undisclosed friends, explanations that seem elusive and lacking in transparency. Such behavior shouldn't be dismissed lightly. It suggests she might be prioritizing other aspects of her life over your relationship, a concern that warrants attention. Acknowledging that everyone faces unexpected challenges in their busy lives is important. You might indeed have a demanding job with erratic schedules or be supporting a friend in need. However, if these cancellations persist and leave you feeling sidelined or undervalued, it's essential to initiate a constructive conversation. Approach her calmly, expressing your concerns about the pattern of last-minute changes. Seek clarity on why these disruptions occur so frequently, and assert that such inconsistency is unacceptable in a committed relationship. When effective communication is pivotal, addressing these issues by discussing them openly and honestly can help discern whether these disruptions stem from genuine external pressures or reflect a lack of priority placed on your relationship. This dialogue can pave the way for mutual understanding and agreement on how to navigate future commitments more respectfully and reliably. Number 5. Have you ever felt compared to someone else in your relationship, even indirectly? It's a situation that can arise when your partner has had previous experiences with other individuals. Unlike someone entering their first relationship who only knows you, a partner with a history of multiple relationships may find themselves drawing comparisons consciously or unconsciously. How can you recognize if she's comparing you to her past partners? Look for instances where she mentions how your cooking surpasses what she enjoyed with an ex, or reminisces about activities a former partner loved that you've never suggested. In more contentious moments, she might even contrast your imperfections with those of past boyfriends. These subtle comparisons can deeply affect your confidence, yet it's crucial to understand they stem from her previous experiences rather than any shortcomings on your part. It's essential to assert your value in the relationship. Let her know that you won't tolerate being measured against others from her past. If comparisons persist despite your concerns, it may be time to reassess whether the relationship aligns with your expectations and emotional well-being. Remember, you deserve to be appreciated for who you are, not held up against someone else's history. Remember, if you have made it this far and find these lessons useful, please comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you are getting valuable knowledge from this video. Number 6. Have you ever noticed your partner becoming unusually protective of her phone when you're around? It's a behavior that can raise suspicions and leave you questioning if there's something she's keeping hidden. You might observe her quickly turning the screen away, putting it face down, or becoming overly private about calls and messages in your presence. The reasons behind her secretive phone behavior can vary widely. She might still be in contact with ex-boyfriends and prefers to keep those conversations discreet. Alternatively, she might simply value her privacy and want to maintain control over who sees her messages and photos, including from her past. When you express curiosity or ask to see her phone, her reaction might range from defensiveness to dramatic displays, interpreting your inquiry as a lack of trust. Navigating the situation requires careful consideration before reaching conclusions. While privacy is important for everyone, particularly regarding personal communications and space, persistent secrecy can strain trust in a relationship. She may have legitimate reasons, such as work-related discussions or a need for personal reflection time. However, in a healthy and trusting relationship, there should be openness over time, where both partners feel comfortable sharing their phone activities without hesitation. Give the relationship room to evolve and observe if her behavior around her phone changes positively over time. However, if her secrecy persists despite your efforts to understand, it may be indicative of deeper trust issues that warrant further discussion or reassessment of the relationship's compatibility. Ultimately, you deserve transparency and trust in your relationship, and it's important to prioritize your emotional well-being when making decisions about its future. Number 7. Have you ever noticed your partner being excessively conscious of her physical appearance? It's natural to take pride in one's appearance, but when it becomes a dominant focus, it can raise concerns about underlying motivations and priorities in the relationship. In addition to being secretive about her phone, she might invest considerable time in grooming, frequently check her reflection, or openly compliment others' appearances while emphasizing her own. While self-care is important, such behavior could indicate deeper insecurities or a past where physical attractiveness played a significant role. If she has a history of relationships with attractive partners, she may now place undue emphasis on physical appearance as it relates to her past experiences. This might manifest in comparisons between you and her exes or even strangers, evaluating superficial qualities rather than nurturing deeper emotional connections. Engaging in conversations that delve into emotional depth may reveal whether her focus on appearance stems from a need for validation or reflects deeper concerns about self-worth. It's crucial to communicate openly about how her behavior impacts your relationship dynamics. If discussions fail to yield meaningful change and she continues to prioritize external appearances over emotional intimacy, it's important to assert your boundaries. While some individuals are naturally more image-conscious, understanding and acceptance are essential. If her behavior persists despite understanding her history, it underscores the need for mutual respect and alignment in relationship priorities. Ultimately, clarity and mutual respect are essential for building a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Number 8. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship where discussing sexual health feels uncomfortable or avoided altogether? While conversations about sex can be sensitive, they are vital for building trust and ensuring both partners are informed about safe practices and mutual expectations. It's essential for couples to openly discuss sexual health, to align on safe practices, and foster a space for sharing desires and concerns. If your partner consistently shows disinterest in these discussions, it might raise red flags. Her reluctance could stem from various reasons, including a history of multiple partners where she might have concerns about sexually transmitted infections, STIs, or previous contraceptive choices. Avoiding discussions about sexual health could also indicate underlying fears of judgment or discomfort with revealing past experiences. However, regardless of discomfort, Addressing sexual health is crucial for both partners' well-being and relationship transparency. Taking a direct approach to initiate these conversations is necessary to clarify any doubts and ensure mutual understanding. If she responds positively and engages in the discussion, it can signify a willingness to address concerns and prioritize your relationship's health. Conversely, defensive or evasive responses may indicate deeper issues that need addressing. In relationships, honesty and openness about sexual health are fundamental. If ongoing discussions about sexual health are met with resistance or evasion, it's important to consider whether the relationship aligns with your values and needs. Your emotional and physical well-being should always be prioritized, even if it means making difficult decisions for the sake of clarity and mutual respect. Number 9. Have you ever felt hesitant or avoided when it comes to meeting your partner's friends? In a relationship, meeting friends is an important milestone, providing insight into their social circle and deeper connections. But what if your partner seems reluctant or evasive about introducing you to her friends? When your partner consistently avoids introducing you to her friends, it may signal underlying concerns or secrets she's hesitant to reveal. She might deflect or change the subject whenever you bring up meeting her friends, which can leave you feeling puzzled and excluded. This behavior suggests she may be hiding significant aspects of her life from you. In healthy relationships, genuine partners typically want to integrate you into their social sphere, sharing their lives openly. However, reluctance to introduce you could indicate she's protecting information she prefers to keep private. She might fear that friends who know her past might inadvertently disclose details about her previous relationships or encounters, which she hasn't disclosed to you. Her avoidance could also stem from apprehensions about how you might perceive her history or relationships with her friends. Even when probed about her social circle, she might dodge questions or trivialize the topic, potentially making you feel undervalued or dismissed. Navigating this situation requires open communication and understanding. Initiating direct conversations about her reluctance to introduce you to her friends can provide clarity. It's an opportunity to express your feelings and seek transparency in the relationship's dynamics. Directly engaging with her friends, if possible, can also offer insights into her social life and validate her reasons for hesitancy. Ultimately, it's crucial to assess whether her actions align with your expectations for openness and trust in a relationship. Addressing concerns about her reluctance to introduce you to her friends can help clarify your compatibility and whether continuing the relationship is viable moving forward. Remember, your emotional well-being and sense of inclusion are fundamental in any healthy relationship. Number 10. Have you ever felt like you're being sidelined in your relationship? When we commit to someone, they naturally become a significant priority in our lives. They're the ones we turn to for companionship, support, and shared experiences. However, if you find yourself consistently feeling excluded or noticing that your partner's priorities seem to shift away from you, it might be a red flag. In a healthy relationship, both partners strive to prioritize each other's needs and aspirations. If your partner starts spending more time with new friends, consistently cancels plans you made together, or prioritizes hobbies that don't involve you, it can leave you questioning your importance in her life. While there may be valid reasons behind these changes, such as work commitments or personal interests, repeated occurrences could indicate deeper issues. When combined with other signs, such as those suggesting she has had multiple sexual partners in the past, these shifts in priorities can paint a clearer picture. It's not about passing judgment on her past, but rather assessing whether her current behavior aligns with your expectations for a committed relationship. If her actions consistently make you feel undervalued or neglected, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. Take the time to reflect on what you truly deserve in a partnership. Don't rush to conclusions based on isolated incidents. Instead, observe patterns and have open conversations to gain clarity. It's essential to ensure that you're both on the same page regarding your expectations and commitment to each other. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who values you and prioritizes your relationship. If you're seeking a long-term connection built on trust, mutual respect, and emotional fulfillment, don't settle for less. Trust your instincts and take steps towards nurturing a relationship that honors both partners' needs and aspirations. We hope this discussion on Stoicism and how it can guide respectful and ethical relationships has been insightful. What have you learned so far? Please share with us in the comments section below things you've learned and plans to practice them in life. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue to create more valuable content. Until next time, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.